Aloha, this is Jonathan with Jonathan's Tarot. I just want to welcome all my new subscribers and welcome back my current subscribers. That even makes sense. Anyway, I just got this package in the mail. It's from a Kickstarter, and I actually wasn't expecting it, so it was kind of like, what's this? But it's so it's a little interesting because it's something that can be used for Dungeons and Dragons. That's why I grabbed my dice here. It's actually just one of my sets of dice because I'm a gamer geek. But it's I believe they call it the Adventurer's Tarot. Oh, make sure this. Okay. So, yeah, I did a Kickstarter. And then this is the card, Weird Works. And that's the developer. I don't see a name for him. I'm blanking on his name. But anyway. Okay, let's see what's in here. What did I get? What did I get? So, printed in Seattle. This is the first printing of the Adventurer's Tarot, the Empress deck. Let's see if I can get this open. So this is meant to be used as a game supplement. It can be so it's supposed to be used kind of like an initiative thing, or you can use it as a prop in the game to divine your players' futures or the characters' futures. And it's also can be used as an actual oracle. They call it the Adventurer's Tarot, but it's not really tarot. There's no correlation. So let's see. Unveil your fate. Use this beautifully illustrated oracle deck to determine combat initiative card by card. Divine the future for yourself, your players, or their characters. Contains 103 colorfully illustrated tarot cards, gold foil stamped with a smooth matte finish. Oracle reading guide. Instructions for an alternative initiative system for fantasy tabletop games. So it sounded interesting because I am a gamer, but the fact that it can also be used as a oracle deck. Wow, that's gorgeous. So all the shapes from... I love how blingy it is. And then the inside. Ooh, so pretty. Very blingy, isn't it? Very pretty. Sorry, Simon, I know it's a moth. Divine your fate. So I think this divination formulas, 3-card spreads, single card readings, and then oh, interesting. Each one has the upright and reversed right up. So oh, alternative initiative. So form an initiative deck by pulling one card for each character in the party. If a player has advantage on initiative, put 2 cards in the deck. If a player has a familiar or animal companion, hand them the card. Determine how many enemy groups are in combat. Put one adversary card in for each group. Add familiar or animal companion cards from any players who want to use them in combat. You now have formed your initiative deck and are ready to play. Flip over a card from the top of the deck. Whoever is revealed takes the first turn. Continue for the rest of the deck. Characters with 2 cards in the deck may act on the first or second draw of their card. At the end of combat round, remove any cards for characters or groups no longer in combat. Shuffle the remaining cards and continue play as above. Interesting. Extended rules is, you can scan this to get the extended rules, which includes the Wild Oracle class, that you actually use this as part of playing them. So it's specifically written up for Dungeons and Dragons, but it just, I don't know, it intrigued me because, like I said, it supposedly has rules to use it like a Oracle deck, and since I'm a card slinger and a gamer geek, I just couldn't pass up this deck. And it was a Kickstarter that I backed. I'm not even sure how long ago now it was, but and I didn't even know it was already on the way until I opened the box and whoa, wait a minute, I gotta make a video. So let's see. These are very blingy. Ooh. So these are the backs. Very pretty. And they have different versions of each card. So here we have the 2 different versions of the Bard. Two different versions of the Ranger. Two different versions of the Monk. They all got that bling going on. 2 different versions of the Fighter. Human Fighter, Half-Orc Fighter. Here we have the 2 versions of the Cleric. I love how even the eyes are glowing. Here we have the 2 Rogues. And they actually don't look that different, do they? Different enough. The 2 versions of the Barbarian. Two versions of the Druid. Two versions of the Wizard. Two versions of the Paladin. Here we have the Warlock. That was really great cardstock. Here we have the Sorcerer. Oh, here we have the Adversary. 2 of Adversaries. 3 of Adversaries. 4 of adversaries, 5 of adversaries, 6 of adversaries. The Mystic, the Blood Hunter, the Artificer, the Ally, Day and Night. So I wonder, I just want to look real quick. The Companion, 2 versions, Black Jaguar and regular Jaguar. Two versions of the Familiar card. The Wild Oracle, which is the new character class you can play with this deck. You just have to download the PDF. Here we have the Designer, the Dungeon Mistress, the Developer, Beast, 2 of Beast, 3 of Beast, 4 of Beast, the Dragon, 2 of Dragons, 3 of Dragons, 4 of Dragons, the Undead, 2 of Undead, 3 of Undead, 4 of Undead, the Ooze, 2 of Ooze, 3 of Ooze, 4 of Ooze. So each one of the monster types gets 4, it seems like. So here we have the Aberration, 2 of Aberration, 3 of Aberration, 4 of Aberration. The Plant, that's a pretty image. Two of Plant, 3 of Plant, so blingy. Okay, I must be a raven at heart because I love the bling. And 4 of Plants. Here we have the Elemental, obviously Fire Elemental, 2 of elemental, looks like air. 3 of elemental, water. 4 of elemental, earth. The construct, 2 of constructs, 3 of constructs, and 4 of constructs. The Fae, 2 of Fae, 3 of Fae. Oh, I see. They're different seasons. So you have spring, summer, autumn, and fall. The Celestial, 2 of Celestials, 3 of Celestials, and 4 of Celestials. The Humanoid, 2 of Humanoids, 3 of Humanoids, and 4 of Humanoids. Excuse me, itchy nose. The Fiend, 2 of Fiends, 3 of Fiends, 4 of Fiends, the Giant, that little group of adventurers is about to have a very bad night. 2 of Giants, 3 of Giants, 4 of Giants. The Monstrosities, looks like a Gorgon. 2 of Monstrosities, 3 of Monstrosities, and 4 of Monstrosities. And that is this gorgeous. I wish more decks were this nice. And I know this is just like a game prop. Yeah, well, it's also usable, so it's not just a prop. But that is, I'll put that in here, the Adventures Tarot, the Empress deck. So I'm wondering if they're going to come out with other decks. That one's called the Empress deck. So I know this is different than my usual content, but I'm coming out of the gamer closet as a gamer geek, and I would love to use this in one of my role-playing games, use it as the initiative, and also download that PDF so that if someone was playing D&D and wanted to use this deck as like a prop for their character, that'd be pretty cool. Or even if I was in a game, I would want to play the Oracle, because that just sounds like fun. So let me know if you play D&D, if you're thinking about getting this deck, if you did get this deck, and if you are not a gamer, what do you think about using this deck as a Oracle system? They have 3 card draw, 1 card draw kind of thing. So, and it is kind of cool because it's got 103 cards. So you're bound to get a new type of card every time. I didn't even try and shuffle it. It's just so gorgeous I didn't want to. But it seems like it's pretty sturdy and would hold up to shuffling pretty well. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, And until next time, aloha.